Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to the yoga session. Welcome to this is my first time after so many days, so many months that we've been working from home. This is the first time I come back to the campus and I'm in the studio now. I'm very excited, but because this is the first time, I hope nothing else will happen. So I'm as nervous as you are. So if you are ready, we will start it in the center of the mat and sit down. Hi everyone. You cannot hear? No sound?
Yeah. We can't hear you right now.
You should be right now because I mute myself. Using Zoom for so long and I was like, I don't know how to use it. Very sorry about that. Can you hear it now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. So let me say what I just said earlier. So welcome everybody for the semester to begin. And as you see, this is the first time I come back to the campus after so many months that we work from home. I'm as nervous as you do, and I need to get used to all this space and everything. And see you all in that small computers. It's first time for everybody. So thank you all for coming. We will start it soon. We will start it at the center of the mat and sit down, have an easy sitting crossing. So I'm going to set up a little bit on the computer and then we will get started. And I will mute all of you and so that we can have a nice and quiet practice today. All right. Okay. Recording. That's it. All right. Let's come to the center of the mat, sitting nice and tall. If you are already settled down here, that's great. If not, you can move your body around just like me, adjusting your positions. Just make sure you're sitting nice and comfortably. And from here, close your eyes. Rest your palms on top of your laps and turn your palms up to the sky. Starting by finding your breath. Deep breath in and out naturally, just like you did every day. Don't worry about the deep breath just yet. Just find your natural breathing. Focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And if there's any thoughts that pop out in your head, just observe it and remind yourself to come back to breathing. The more you can focus on your breathing, the more you can take it deeper. As you elongate your inhale all the way through your lungs, you are starting to feel that extending of your spine, the opening of your chest. And if you feel that exhale, just keep your frame where they are and let the breeze exchange itself. The next deep inhale in, maybe feeling the same, maybe feeling more opening. And exhale it out, maybe relax your shoulder a little bit more away from your chest. Keep your chin parallels to your chest. And just focus on your inhale and exhale. And honestly, occasionally something will pop up in your mind. It's no big deal. Put it aside and just come back to your breathing. You will go in back and forth several times. That's very normal. We are human beings. That's how our brain does. So you take a couple of breaths. It takes some breath for us to calm ourselves down. And also take this opportunity to figure out and to observe how your mind state has become. Might be the same as you started, or it might not be the same that you already calm down. We all feeling differently. Your feeling is very unique to you. So don't resist, just let it go, just let it flow. Take a deep breath in here. Cool. Take a deep breath out. The next one we are going to do, you can keep your eyes closed if you want to. Otherwise, we're just going to roll our necks. Take a deep inhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, starting to roll your chins down to your chest. Inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, drop your chins down to your chest. Noticing your spine is still long, only your head is drooping. Inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, drop your chins down to your chest. Inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, drop your chins down to your chest. All right, inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. One more time. This time we're going to stay here. Lower your left fingertips down on the ground and walk your fingers away from you. Lightly tap on the ground. Bring your right hands up and overhead and place it on top of your head. Add a little bit weight so that your right ear can get closer to your right shoulder. You are starting to feel the opening on the left side of your neck, from the base of your ear all the way down to your fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, when you're ready, we're coming back to center. Use your right hands to bring your head back to center and lower your hands down by your side. Good. Inhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And then bring your left hands up and overhead, adding to the weight of your head to get a little bit closer to your shoulder and walk your right fingertips away. Observing how you feel about this stretching, which part of your body is actually stretching, or if you need to walk your fingertips a little bit away or just relax it a little bit. Good. One more breath on your own. Cool. Use your left hands to bring your head back to center. Lower your hands down by your side. Now open your eyes open if you haven't done it yet. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Give your entire body a good stretch here. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. One more run. Inhale, bring your arms up. If you want to look up to your palms, get together, please do. Exhale, lower your hands down. Bring your gaze to follow your namaste here. One more run, full circle, bring your arm all the way up to the sky. Good. Exhale, bring your hands to the back. This time, you're going to interlace your finger, open it up your chest, or you can grab hold of your opposite elbow. Just sitting nice and tall. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here and gradually feeling your front chest opening. On your next inhale, bring your arm back up to the sky. Lower your hands down to your heart. You're going to lower your hands in front of your shin and starting to walk your hands forward. Keep your long spine with you. Try not to run and curve your back. Walk your hands far away as far as you can. If you can lower your forearm, you can drape your head a little bit. Otherwise, push into your palm. Just look into the front of the mat. And occasionally, when you breathe even deeper, your back muscles starting to open. It might create some space for you to fold a little bit more. You can try, you can test it, you can just test around it and see if you can walk your hand forward a little bit more. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, when you're ready, slowly walk your hand toward over yourself. We're going to ease our body up. Hands and knees down on the ground. Rest your wrist right underneath your shoulder. Your shoulder distant apart of your arms and your knee right underneath your hip. Tabletop here, neutral spine. Cup around the cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly down, lifting through your heart. This is cow pose. Exhale, roll and curve your back. Tuck your chins in, tuck your elbow, and tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, dropping your belly, lifting through your heart. Come back to your cow pose. Exhale, roll and curve your back. Starting to feel your spine rolling. This is cat pose. Inhale, dropping your belly, lifting through your heart. Lift your tailbone high up to the sky. Exhale, roll and curve your back. Bring everything in down to your midline, to your core. Just slowly come back to center. And then from here, you're going to curl your back toes under. Lift your hip up and back. Try to roll your shoulder to the back. Push your arms away from you. Downward facing dog. Your hip is the highest points of your body. And the energy is rolling down through your shoulder all the way to your fingers. And roll the shoulder and all the energy all the way down through your hamstring to your heels. All right, take a little bit of time to expand about down dog because it's very important yoga. So if you want to follow me, inhale, come to your dipping toes and lifting through your heels. Feeling your hip lift up high, very high. Exhale, drop your heels down toward the ground. That would take your hip and hamstring pointing to the back of the mat. Your hands continue to push forward. Roll your shoulder to your toes. Inhale, come to your tippy toes and lift your hip up high. Exhale, drop your heels down toward the ground. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out, feeling all four limbs stretching out. All right, we're going to move a little bit. Take a deep inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Rest your shoulder on top of your wrist. Come to your tippy toes in the back. Keep your gaze to the front of the mat. Bring your core in. Keep your body parallel to the floor. All right, inhale, lift your hip up and back. Notice your hands and legs is not moving. Your body can move in between down dog and your plank. So we're going to do it one more time, see how it goes. Inhale, roll it over to your plank pose. Lengthening through your spine, kicking your heels to the back. Exhale, bring your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. We're going to add up something here. It's called vinyasa. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. All right. Exhale, knee followed by your chest and chins down on the ground. Keep your hip lifted. Inhale, roll your heart forward. Only your heart lifted. Everything else on the ground. Cobra. Curl your back toes under. Lift your hip up and back down. We're facing dog. Come back to where we are. So that's what we call vinyasa modified version. So it's more low impact and it's a good flow from here. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Lower your knee followed by your chest and chin on your exhale. Inhale, roll your heart forward and up. Make sure you hop your elbow in. Slightly lift on your heart. And curl your back toes under on your exhale. Downward facing dog. Cool. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. The next two rounds will be full vinyasa. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, knee, chest, and chin is your choice. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. If you want to go for full vinyasa, bend through your elbow halfway down. Top of the feet down on the ground. Push your heart up. Let your pelvis hover above the ground. Let your thigh hover upward facing dog. All Right, roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back. That's the full vinyasa. Wrong one. To get you remember about it, let's do it one more time. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. All right, lower yourself halfway, hop your elbow in. Top of the feet down on the ground, push yourself up to upward facing dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back. You're probably starting to feel a little bit heat on your body. All right, take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, lower your knees down to the ground. Big toe touch in the back and knee wide open. Sit back to your child's pose. Keep your arm forward. Trying to lower your forehead down on the ground as close as you can. If you still have a little bit distance, you can keep your forearm down and simply drape your head down. If you have a block, if you have a box anywhere, you can bring your forehead. Because with your forehead supported, you can relax your shoulder and your elbow. You might be able to sit back to your heels a little bit more. This is child's pose. And this is a good resting pose. If at any time all the flows is exhaust you can always come back here and rest. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out here. Cool. When you're ready, extending through your arms, slowly ease your way up to tabletop. Bring your knees back to center. And then walk your hand toward yourself. We'll get prepared to standing up. So as you bring your knees away, starting to lift your hip up to the sky and lower your head down to the ground, walk your hand toward yourself. You can keep your knee bent generously if you want to, if your hamstrings are tight. You can grab hold of your opposite elbow and gently rock yourself from side to side. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out here. Feeling your lower back when all the shoulder and head is pulling down to the ground. All right, slowly rock yourself back to center. Release both of your hands down to the ground. Take a deep inhale, hands to your shin, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open your arms, slowly bring your hands and lift all the way up to the sky, full body stretch. Lower your hands down to your heart. We come back standing, come to the mountain pose. All right, so have your leg about hip distance apart, your toe parallels to each other, hands down by your side. Turn your palm forward so you can relax your shoulder and open it up your chest a little bit. Mountain pose. Take a deep breath in here. Just feel the alignment. Take a deep breath out. How your body becomes. All right, when you're ready, slowly heel toe your leg in. Bring your big toe touched so your knee can squeeze together. We're going to do this pose. Inhale, bring your arms up to your ears, by your ears. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend through your knee and sit back. Chair pose. So as the name of chair, that means you are sitting back and down. You are not sitting back right down to the ground, you're sitting back. Because that's how you sit on the chair, right? And also when you sit on the chairs, you are lifting through your heart, so make sure you're seeing forward instead of down and left. All right? Perfect. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out. All right, let's rest a little bit. Inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Just give yourself a good stretch here. And lower your hands down to your heart. If your legs are wide apart, so bring it back in. We're doing the chair one more time. Inhale, bring your arms up first and bend through your knees, sit back. Keep your heart lifted. Keep your knees right on top of your ankles. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out. From here, we're going to experience a little bit standing balance. So we are going to bring our weight over to our left leg and bring your right leg away. And try to cross your right leg on top of your left. So once you find your balance, lower your hands down. Bring your right arm on top of your left. Bend through your elbow. You can press your hands against each other, or you can cross a little bit deeper to wrap your arm. Eagle pose. Bring your elbow away from your chest, fingertips up to the sky. If you feel that you can bend through your knees and sit down a little bit more, please do. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Oops. All right, bring your right leg down. Give yourself a good stretch through your entire body, through your arms. All right, and lower your hands down to your heart. Good job for the right side. We're going to do it for the other side. Inhale, bring your arms up. Bend through your knees, sit back to your chair. This is your foundation. So make sure you find your balance good. This time, we're going to lift it through our left leg and get it across to your right. For those who feel wobbly, if you need extra support, you can always lower that left leg down on the side to support you. All right, once your balance is good, lower your left hands down. Wrap your arms around, eagle pose on the left. Bring your elbow away from you, fingertips all the way up to the sky. Take your time. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. Maybe sit down a little bit more. Alright, I think it's good enough. Lower your left hands down. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky. That's a good stretch. Lower your hands down to your heart. Hopefully you started to heat up a little bit more. So we are going to come to the front of the mat here. Bring your big toe touch, heels slightly apart. We will start it with a chair but minus the eagle. And we are going to flow a little bit. Alright, starting from mountain pose, hands down by your side. Take a deep breath in, be right back. Take a deep breath out. A little bit fighting with me. All right. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky, bend through your knees, sit back. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart, extending through your knee, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your right leg back. Keep your foundation here, get your stand long, back toes heeling up to the sky. When you're ready, bring your arms up and overhead. High lunge. And when you lift, sometimes we lift with our kneecap. So once you settle, try to bend through the front knee and sit down a little bit more. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Alright, we'll transit to warrior one. So all your body is staying where they are, only your back heel is turning. So you're going to turn your heel down and anchor your legs down on the ground, but your body is still square forward. Warrior one. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Alright, lower your hands down to the ground, frame your front leg. Step your leg back to your plank. Let's take our vinyasa. Knee, chest, and shins are halfway. Top of the feet down on the ground to the upward facing dog. Lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Alright, we're still on our right side. Inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. Alright, bend through your knee, roll your shoulder forward, stepping in between your thumb. And from here, lower your left knee all the way down to the ground. Low lunge. So make sure that your knee is right on top of your ankles so that we can have a good, nice standing and stretch on the left. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Alright, lower your hands down to your heart. Take another deep inhale, lengthening. You're going to bring your left elbow on top of your right knee. Give yourself a good twist. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more breath on your own. Right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Frame your front leg. Curl your back toes under, create some space for you. We're going to come to the front of the mat. So be mindful of stepping your back leg forward, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Open your arm, bring yourself all the way back up standing. Give yourself a good stretch through your entire body. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Good job. Left side turn. Right now we're going to do the same thing to the left. Inhale, bring your arms up. Bend through your knees, sit back to your chair. Take your time. Get your energy, get your core in. On your next exhale, lower your hands down to your heart, forward fold. Inhale halfway, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, bend through your knees. Step your left leg back. Keep yourself on the high lunge. Kick in through your heels, back leg strong. So you can bring your arms up and overhead. I like to stress these transitions in the beginning of the semester because for Warrior One, we are squaring forward. So once you're squaring with your high lunge, you're turning your back heel. Turn it down so your entire leg can engage on the ground, but your body, your hip is still square forward. That's Warrior One. Maybe bend through your knee a little bit more so you can sit down toward the ground a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Lower your hands down to frame your front leg. Step your leg back to your plank. Vinyasa, knee, chest, and chin, so halfway will be your choice. Top of the feet down on the ground, upward facing dog or cobra. It will be your choice too. Good. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, inhale, bring your left leg up to the sky. Bend through your knees, step it forward in between your hands, lower your right knee down. And get a good standing. Make sure your hip is not in the back of your knees. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Try to sit in nice and low and lower your front shin, lower your hands down to your heart. Cool, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, bring your right elbow on top of your left. Right now, you're seeing me a little bit better. So trying to bring the namaste to your heart and turn your left shoulder to the back. If you can look over to your left shoulder, that would be great. Where your gaze goes is actually will determine how stable you are. Try that out. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Lower your front hands down. Turn your back toes under, left in through your kneecap. You're getting ready to move forward. So find the momentum and stepping forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward. Open your arms slowly. Bring yourself all the way up to center. Perfect. Lower your hands down to your heart. We will continue to fold minus the chair. All right, hands back to your heart. On your next inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan that forward like a bird. Keep your spine long. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to your plank, one leg at a time. Find your vinyasa, halfway down or all the way, your choice. Upward facing dog or cobra, feel the strains on your body. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. Bend through your knee, roll your shoulders forward. You are stepping your leg in between your thumb. And we are going for warrior two. So that means your back heel will turn 90 degrees all the way down. Make it parallel to the back of the mat. Now you have a 90-degree stand. Cover your hands up to your warrior two. Front knee bend, back leg strong, arms up, arms out on top of your legs. Maybe bend through your knee a little bit more and look over to your right fingertips. It's called warrior. Feel the strength from inside. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out, extending through your front knee. Give yourself a little bit of rest here. Reach your right fingers forward and hip to the back. Lower your right hands down and left hands all the way up to the sky, triangle pose. And take a deep breath in, focus on stacking your left shoulder on top of your right. And make sure it's not collapsing forward. It's reaching happily with your fingers all the way up to the sky. Make your right hand light. If you want to take it away, you can do it anytime. One more breath on your own. All right, use your upper hands to slowly lift yourself back up. From here, you're going to keep your left side where they are. Bring your right toes in. Right now, your leg is parallel to each other. So find a good standing, constantly adjust it until you find your stand. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart while folding forward. So let your arm, let your breath guide you. You put it through your leg, your hip to the back, and you slowly lower your upper front body all the way down to the ground. If your head can touch the ground, that's good. Hands can be anywhere. If you have space and your head is away from the floor, you can consider to grab hold of your opposite elbow. Or you just let it drape. If necessary, you can run and curve your back a little bit. I want you to be able to relax through your lower back all the way to your head. So the gravity can take it over. And your lower back can feel the stretch in these three. Your hip will be happy too. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, when you're ready, bring your hands to your waist, both of them. Push it through your leg, engage your core, slowly ease your way up standing. Take your time. Once you're back standing, keep your right side where they are. You're turning your left toes out to the left. So when we bend through the knee will follow where the toes is. Open it up your arm. Now you're on the warrior two on the other side. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Natural transition. All right, when you're ready, cover your hands down to front your front leg. Come to your tippy toes in the back. And from here, we are going for pigeon pose. What you say is you're going to squeeze that ankles over across the mat to the other side and lower your shin down. That means you need to lower the knees of the other legs down to the ground as well. We call this pose pigeon. Walk your hands in front of you. We're going to rest here. So, if you can lower your forearm down and rest from there, it's good. If you don't feel comfortable, you feel this opening is too much for you, come to your palm, ease your way up. You can still rest your head down to the ground. Anything that can support your hip, it will be helpful. So, up to you. And of course, for those who can melt your heart down completely, yeah, please do. It's a very restful pose. It's very stretchy. And you need some rest now. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Take this opportunity if your breath is just shallow and fast. You can take a deep breath in now. Good. One more breath on your own. Good. Hopefully you have enough space, enough rest here. Come to your palm. Please ease your upper body away. Now you're going to curl your back toes under. Lift your kneecap so that you can push yourself away, because we are going to step that front leg up and back. So if your front leg up sleep, you can make some circles of your ankles, or make some circles of your entire legs just to release it. Or you just want to come back to down dog no matter what. That would work too. Take a deep breath in here. We'll wait for everybody to be here. Take a deep breath out. All right, inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. We're still on the right side. Step it forward in between your hands. And we are going to step that back leg forward. So take your time, find that momentum. Come to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Open your arms slowly, bring yourself all the way up to standing. Feeling the conclusion of one big flow with your right side. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the left. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, swan back forward. Good, inhale halfway. This is your left side, so hands to the ground, step your left leg to the back. Step your force of your leg away from you. All right, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Trying to figure out, bend through your elbow, lower yourself halfway, vinyasa. Lifting through your heart to give yourself a good lifting, good strength. And roll over your toes to lift your hip up and back. All right, inhale, bring your left leg all the way up. Step it forward in between your hands. We are turning that back heel down so it can anchor you in the back of warrior two. When you cartwheel your hands up, walk your shoulder blades in the back, trying to pointing your tailbone down. Extending, radiating your arms out, and relax your shoulder away from your ears. Maybe bend through your front knee a little bit more. Awesome. Take a deep breath in here. Feel all the strength within you. Take a deep breath out. All right, extending through your front knee. I didn't forget about the triangle. Left fingertip pulling forward. Lower your hands down to your shins on the floor. Just stacking your right shoulder on the top. And on this side, I am demoing not putting my hands on the shins. I'm bringing my hands in front of my legs or touching the floor. Depending on how flexible you are, doesn't matter where you are. If you feel the collapsing, bring your hands up a little bit. It will give you space. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, use your upper hands to lift yourself back up. Good job. Bring your left toes in. Now we come back to the wide leg again. This time when we do the forward fold, we're not going to use hand. So inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to the back. Interlace your fingers, open it up your chest, or grab hold of your opposite elbow. Either way, it will support your spine. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, starting to lift your heart forward and down. And take your time. Give yourself a good rest, because without the hands, the gravity can pull you down a little bit more. You can definitely feel the stretch from your back. And if you can, nod your head yes and no. Make sure your head and neck won't engage too much. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. standing, but still keep your hands behind your back. So you need a little bit pushing on your leg, engage on your core, bring yourself all the way back up standing. Awesome. Bring your hands out to a T. Turn your right toes out to the side. Bend through your knees. Come back to warrior two. Perfect. Carve your hands down to frame your front leg. And we're going for the pigeon to rest, to bring your ankles over across the mat. Lower your shin down to the ground, lower your entire body down. Bring your arms in front of you, just rest here. Breathe. If you can let your head drop down, please do. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your arms. When you're ready, slowly come up with your hand. Curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. So you can step that front leg up and back and give it a good stretch. Make some circles of your ankles, make some circles of your entire leg. Or simply come back to downward facing dog. You have enough down dog of the day. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out, lower your knees down to the ground. That's it. Good job. Lower your hip to the ground. Bring your hip to one side. Bring your leg forward. All right. Sole of the feet together. Knee wide open. Sitting nice and tall. Bring your hands underneath your legs and let your spine just grow. And we are not going to do anything here. Just enjoy that opening of your hip and your breath. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right. If you're on the bound ankle pose and you're facing the side or the front of the mat, I would suggest you to turn your body over to the front of the mat. Continue to get that ankle down. Continue to get your knee wide open. We are coming down to the mat. So turn to whatever directions you need. You're going to walk your hands to the back of your head. That's starting with lower our forearm down on the ground and stay here. Your ankles still bound, your knees still open. Take a deep inhale, bring your heart up, bring your core up. Fish pose with a bowing dog. All right. So as you exhale, make sure you don't collapse your heart down toward the ground. Keep lifting. If during the process you want to drape your head behind, give a little bit stretch on your front throat. It will be good, but make sure you can breathe. And if you cannot breathe and you feel like that's not for me, bring your head back in. At least make your chin parallels to your chest. You will try to align your airway. Then you can continue to breathe comfortably. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, when you're ready, you can bring your chins to your chest, everyone. Bring your arms out so you can bring your upper body all the way down to the ground, finally. All right, use your hands underneath your knees to bring both of your knees back to center. Walk your heels toward your hip as close as you can. And bring both of your knees to your chest. Gently rock yourself from side to side. And take your time and feel how the mat is massaging your back. Whether it's comfortable or not, you can let me know. All right, slowly rock yourself back to center. Lower your hands out to the T. Turn your palms up or down, doesn't matter. And when you're ready, keep that knee bent and slowly roll both of your knees over to the right. And take your time. Settle down both of your knees over on the ground. And bring your right hands on top, anchor it down to the ground. And as for your left hand, this is how you anchor your shoulder down. You can turn your gaze over to your left fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. Some people like to close their eyes. Just enjoy the natural twist that happens. Make sure you let go all of your muscles so that you don't feel the resistance from the gravity. One more breath on your own. All right, bring your right hands out. We're going to roll both of your knees back to center slowly and take your time. And we will continue to roll both of your knees over to the left. The same thing here, we take a lot of time for setup. Because with a good foundation and setup, you can enjoy the pose the most. Left hand as an anchor, turn your gaze over to your right fingertips. And just let go. And close your eyes. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Cool. Slowly bring your hands out to a T again. You're going to bring both of your legs back to center. And from here, you're going to lower both of your legs down to the ground. Open up your leg about hip distance apart. Keep that knee bent. Walk the heels toward your hip as close as you can. Bring your hands down by your side. This time, turn your palms down. Because you're going to use this as a support. Inhale, pushing through your hands and leg, and lift your pelvis all the way up to the sky. Bridge pose. Continue to breathe from there. Bring your chins toward your chest a little bit more. As you inhale, you lift up a little bit more. And exhale, don't let your belly or don't let your back collapse down. Continue to lift through your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more breath on your own. All right, when you're ready, starting to lower your spine one vertebra at a time. Let your hip touch the floor as well. We go for Shavasana from here. Turn your palms up to the sky, extending your leg forward one at a time. And after this, what you're going to do, you're going to do nothing. Close your eyes and let yourself relax down. Shavasana is a very important part of yoga. No matter how vigorously we flow through, I will gradually take you back to Shavasana. This is the whole purpose of the practice. Either it's a stretching one, or either it's a strengthening one. You all want to let your body being able to feeling relaxed at the end. And this is how you do. Close your eye, don't worry about your breath. And feeling all the support from the floor, from your mat, and feeling it touching every part of your body. And if there's no thoughts in your head, great. We got the purpose of practicing. But if you still have anything that popping up here and there, you can come back and focus on your breathing just as you did in the very beginning. Or if there's any part of your body call out to you, just take a note. Your body is trying to tell you something. As you continue to practice, you will figure it out. Take this opportunity, the quietness, as your own space. And if you, the whole days, the whole week up to until now, you have no time to calm down. You always need to fight it here and there, adjusting to new schedule, new environment, new routine. This is the time that you don't need to do anything for yourself. Right, if you can, starting to find your natural breathing again, finding the inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. And starting to feel the breathing taking back the energy back to your body. More importantly, the awareness is starting to get into your body. Your muscles starting to awake. And as you exhale, your awareness is still around you. And continue your breathing. If you can take it deeper, your awareness and the energy will going all the way down. If you can find your fingers, find your toes. If you're ready, you can make some circles of your wrists, make some circles of your ankles to wake yourself up. You can rock your head from side to side, feeling your entire body just connected together again. Inhale, raise your arm up and overhead. Give yourself a good stretch from your finger to toes, like you just wake up from your sleep. And bring your knees to your chest one at a time. Use your hands to hug the knee in. Gently, slowly tip yourself over to your side and lay yourself down on your side. You can use your lower arm as a pillow. Just keep yourself comfortable. Take a deeper breath in through your nose. Take a deeper breath out of your mouth, sigh everything out. Now when you are ready, extending your leg forward, pushing your arms on the ground, come back seating. Bring your leg in front of you, sitting nice and tall, your hands on top of your laps. Keep your eye closed this whole time. You probably feel difference. This is where we start, but your body is 1 hour stronger than you started. I want you to feel within. I want you to give yourself applause for all the effort to pull yourself on your mat and starting to move. Bring your hands to your heart. Good job. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a good experience. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be able to see you even through the computer. Hope to see you in person sometime soon. Thank you all. My heart to yours. Namaste.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Serena.
Thank you.
I missed you last week.
Sorry, I come here. Oh my God, hi.
Hey, I missed you last week. I just wanted to say thanks again.